Hello English learners in 8th grade. This is the 5th week of your instructional launch, and we're going to be talking more about doing projects. When you open up your Summit, it will default to the week view, but this is the year view of a learner who has been working on focus areas, and as you can see, this learner has been mastering focus areas, the power focus areas. You need to do the power focus areas in order to start working on projects. It gives you power. So when you're waiting for content assessments to be approved, you could be opening up your project, view this project, and here it is. For English, it's going to be about poetry. You're going to be analyzing poetry, you're going to be writing your own poetry, and you're going to do a final product of presentation of your poetry. Okay, the first one is annotative practice, and here you're going to be reading in the resources other people's poetry. And here's the poetry selections to choose from. You're to choose two. When you open up one of these, you're going to see the poem itself. Here's the poem that they're talking about in this particular author's, and you're going to be analyzing their poetry. Now you could do this by copying this, or you can print it out and take a picture. I think it's easiest to copy and paste. If we copy it, we'll be able to go back into Summit and Control V, or I think of it as putting a caret in there to paste. Alright, so you're looking for evidence that that is poetry by opening up what the poetic devices are. You're looking through the poems that the other authors are writing and looking for these clues. Is there any imagery, allusions, wordplay, simile, metaphors, personification? Read these little icons and try to find evidence of that. Do they repeat themselves a lot? Does it rhyme? Is there alliteration? Is there rhythm? There is an example of poetry that has been analyzed by someone. If you open this up, you'll see that they actually printed it out and they wrote on it to find that evidence of repetition, similes, metaphors. You can do it that way by hand and take a picture of it. Email the picture to yourself, save it to your desktop, and then paste it in here as the instructions say 2 photos, or you can copy and Control V for pasting it in here and use some highlighting techniques to show where those poetic devices are found. This is your first checkpoint. Once you finish that, you're going to go down here to request feedback and submit for feedback so that your instructor can take a look at your work and then give you the green light to go ahead. But please don't let the feedback stop you from moving ahead. You can keep going. You don't have to wait for anybody in this. You don't have to wait for certain times for it to be approved or unlocked for like the content assessments are. This is something that you can keep on working on. So start working on projects, folks. As you can see, this 8th grader has been working and they're moving right along, and they will be finishing up soon, as the due date for this project is coming up in October. So start working on projects and have a great week.